A lone gunner in a fortified position, clear line of sight, can shut down an entire squad or even a platoon, making them easy targets for flanking attacks, drones or artillery. Even without constant fire, the threat forces Ukrainian soldiers to go defensive, giving Russians the chance to strike with grenades. Splitting into pairs, the men advance under fire, pushing forward even after a failed rocket launch. Momentum stalls, and Ukrainians face a brutal choice: retreat, surrender momentum, or fight back. Their leader chooses the offensive. The assault is slow and dangerous. The available cover is nothing but shattered trees and open ground. Pushed to the limit, the team manages resources carefully and boldly attempts a double flank attack. Overwhelming Russian forces. Amid a chaotic firefight and a GS grenade launcher strikes, the Ukrainians clear trenches, neutralize a machine gunner, and regain the upper hand.
Сектора, підтягуйтесь сюди! Сюди підтягуйтесь!
Passing destroyed positions and rubble, they stay vigilant.
Правую пристройку возьми. Прямо, понял? Вот тут.
Flanking and suppressing the final Russian defenders with grenades and fire.
Осторожно, чули? Все, заходим. Це вони, сука, звідси кошмарили нас. Підарас, блядь.
As dust and chaos fill the air, they move in and retake the ruins. Hit subscribe and ring that bell for your daily dose of frontline action. Finally raising the Ukrainian flag in victory. Ukrainian soldiers take control of a captured Russian tank facing down an enemy armored personnel carrier. They let it come close, then unleash a single decisive shot that disables the vehicle. Moments later, the crew finishes it off completely. Meanwhile, another Russian APC steps forward to attack, but a Ukrainian APC charges, firing with deadly accuracy. After a fierce duel, the Ukrainian forces capture the enemy vehicle. A soldier raises the Ukrainian flag in triumph. A hard-fought day of battle ends with victory. Hit subscribe and ring that bell for your daily dose of frontline action. The armored assault fails miserably. The Ukrainian tank dominates the battlefield, each shot hitting deadly precision. After completing its mission, it covers its retreat with smoke and pulls back safely, while Russian tanks erupt in flames. Another camera angle reveals the full scale of their devastating losses, proving who truly controls this fight. A Ukrainian tank rolls out to confront a looming Russian assault. The enemy tank appears ahead and the battle ignites. The first shots land dangerously close, followed quickly by more fire. On the third strike, the Ukrainian tank scores a devastating direct hit, crippling the Russian vehicle. The enemy begins to retreat under heavy fire, chased by an FPV drone in pursuit. Against all odds, the damaged Russian tank escapes the battlefield, showing the chaos and unpredictability of war. The basement offers decent cover from drones and artillery, but it quickly turns into a deadly trap for those inside. Once Ukrainians secure the entrance and narrow, fatal choke points, grenades make life unbearable for Russian troops trapped inside. The Ukrainians push deeper, ramping up the pressure. Still, complications arise. What the Ukrainians really want? For the Russians to just give up. Spoiler, they don't. The men press forward amid fierce, close combat, clearing Russian positions one by one. Suddenly, Russian artillery locks onto their location, shelling the area. An artillery round explodes terrifyingly close, but they narrowly escape harm. The fire is scattered, so they shift positions swiftly, forcing the enemy to constantly readjust. This narrow miss proves how much luck shapes survival, and how fortified structures can change the battlefield's deadly game. The men push on, undistracted from their mission, advancing through the shattered tree line that offers only sparse cover. Any cover is better than none, but progress slows as fierce resistance erupts from a fortified house. They fire a disposable rocket launcher, which surprisingly behaves like a dart, not a blast. the Russian machine gun nest remains intact. A deadly threat with its rapid fire and deadly precision. This is the brutal reality. One well-placed machine gunner can control the battlefield with lethal efficiency. To stop a flanking attack, a grenade is thrown. Hit subscribe and ring that bell for your daily dose of frontline action.